What's going on, everybody? This video is a little different than my usual videos. I am going to be doing a unboxing of a new box set that just came out. So I was sent this box set, just to be completely upfront. However, they were not telling me what to say about it. They did not color my opinions on it. I'm going to give my complete and honest thoughts on the presentation, the set itself. I'm going to give it a quick listen at the end, and I'm going to let you know what I think overall. So if you like unboxings, stick around. Ooh, this is a big boy. This is the Rush 50th anniversary box set, and it is heavy. I am going to hold it the whole time to get my weekly workout as I tell you about my experience with Rush. Now, Rush is a band that I don't know that much about. I've listened to quite a few Rush albums passively in my life. There are definitely some Rush songs that I love and listen to somewhat regularly, but overall, I wouldn't be able to tell you what my favorite Rush album, that's a lie. It's Moving Pictures, but that's a kind of obvious answer, right? Rush is one of those bands that has a huge cult following, and that's because of the musicianship behind it. I mean, Neil Peart is considered one of the greatest drummers of all time, I guess specifically in the prog rock world, but probably in rock music in general. And I mean, the vocals in Rush are absolutely iconic. This band has proven itself time and time again, and if there's any band that deserves a 50th anniversary retrospective, it's probably Rush. So this is over 7 different discs of music, which is awesome. I think there's a CD box set too, but this is the vinyl one, obviously, because you're watching too many records. I'm excited to dive in and see what the presentation's like. It's shrink wrapped on the outside, so I'm gonna peel the shrink off, and then we'll get to the good stuff. It's so funny. I thought the box was made of this super flimsy paper material, and I was about to be like, that's not a great choice, but I was wrong. There's an exterior slip piece that has the track listing on the back and kind of wraps around it, so that is thin. The box itself, nice, hefty, heavy-duty cardboard exterior. Really nice, simplistic kind of logo on the front. Cool imagery on the back. I love a good spine. This is one that's definitely going to stand out in your collection. And then we got the goods in here. So, like I said, 7 discs plus a booklet, it seems. So let's pull these out and see what we've got here. Each disc seems to have its own array of songs. I believe they're just songs in chronological order. I'm not entirely sure, but that would make sense if it was a 50th anniversary kind of retrospective. Each piece has its own nice art attached to it, and it has this nice glossy design, which I think is pretty cool. The track listing on the back. The discs themselves come in poly-lined inner sleeves, which is actually a big deal. A lot of places cut corners with that. Not a good place to cut corners. You want to protect the discs. They thought of everything with there, which is great. The discs are flat and they are shiny and hopefully sound good. I'll give it a listen after I go through them. Not to everything. That's a lot to get through today. Yeah, each one has its own art, front and back. This is the same art that's replicated on the back of the box, I believe. Yeah, each disc is just black vinyl, you know. So 7 discs of goodness, and then for you Rush super fans, there's obviously a huge booklet full of what I'm assuming are photos, essays, I'm not sure. Really nice, again, kind of aesthetic to it. It has this kind of overall gold, black theme going on. It feels very regal. Nice, the booklet's nice. It's a nice bound, sturdy book. Some nice illustrations in here. Okay, so we got some essays, like I said, photos of the band, photos of them on stage. I mean, if you're a Rush fan, this is killer. This is so much great material. I don't know how much of this has existed before this set, but it almost feels like a book, just like with how much text is in there. And now we're getting into all these photos, which are really cool. The art's really stunning on each of these pages. I think if I knew more about Rush, I would appreciate this even more. I'm sure each picture ties itself to a song, it looks like on the top. It has like the names of songs above. Nice sturdy book in there. I'm gonna put one of these on and hear how it sounds. All right, I listened to some of one of the discs. I'm pleased to say, super quiet lead-in, not surface noise or crackle, really punchy and dynamic. I know Rush fans often care about audio quality. There's a pretty big Venn diagram between Rush fans and audiophiles from what I can gather, and I can say that this sounds pretty excellent as any of the Rush records that have come through the record shop sound, in my opinion. I don't know if there's any super audiophile, like AAA remastered versions of Rush records. I'm sure there are. So I don't know if this is going to be the most audiophile version, but I will say For someone like me, who's a casual Rush fan, it sounded killer. And I think that if this is a set that would help you flesh out your catalog, maybe you love Rush and you don't own anything, you're like, I just want to have most of the songs I like, this is probably a great option for you. Also, I know there's a few tracks on here that have never been on anything before, some great live versions. It's a beautiful compendium of Rush songs from their entire career, hence the 50-year retrospective. I think, like I said, there's not a ton of bands that can really fill the niche that Rush has filled, having made music for so long, over so many decades, and staying so consistent. Their fan base has stuck with them through thick and thin. Even the albums later in their career are respected, which for a lot of bands that started when Rush started, not always the case. So yeah, I think they're definitely worthy of a retrospective box set. And I think the box set is beautifully done. It really feels like a true honor and testament to the legacy that Rush has left. And I'm pretty stoked to have this now. So if any of you have this box set, please let me know your thoughts on it. I would love to know if you love it, what you might not like about it. Please leave a comment with any of your thoughts, and I'd love to chat with you in the comments below. But most importantly, what I want you to do is leave a comment with your favorite Rush song. Let's see how many answers there are, because there are so many songs to choose from. I'm sure the spectrum's gonna be pretty wide. Thank you for watching this unboxing. I hope you enjoyed what you saw, and there's more TMR videos coming soon, so take it easy.